Welcome to the new season then. Today is going to be a bit rough, so please stick with it. We've got a couple of solid games for Liverpool and Arsenal, but please drop a like, sub and comment. See you in the next episode. Right then, welcome to episode 80. Today then, we are going to be playing Liverpool and Southampton as indicated there in the top right hand corner, as you can see. First game at home. The last episode then we did all the transfers. If you haven't seen that, I suggest you go back and watch that, because we've brought 90 million's worth of transfers in and 26 million went out just this season alone, not including the last 70 of last season just gone. Into the fixtures then, as I said, we've got Liverpool. This will be a interesting way to see where we're at, and I think, give me 1 second. Right, and this is going to be our team going forward. As you can see, we need at least one of them that's going to have a number, because as I said in the last episode, he was fresh hot off the press. I think in terms of this, we're going to be fine. Run it defense, we can probably take that off. Transition, counter press, regroup, counter distribute, take long kicks, and stay on feet. Yeah, we'll go all with that. So this is going to be our team going forward then. The only issue we might have is a little bit of lack of tactical familiarity. Yep, that word. In the midfield three between these three here, Forster, Taylor and Capaldo maybe. That's pretty much about, is that it? Hans, Luz and Forster and Taylor. Okay, so it's these three, Luz, Capaldo and Taylor. However, going out then, it's going to be Diogo, Ribby in goal, Klein on the left, Maxson and Ponce in the middle, Porre on the right. All new boys. Klein on the left, this is our new 20-year-old Belgian who is apparently loan listed, I'm not sure why, but he's going to be taken off that loan list. He's going to be our fullback. New signing, Maxson there in that central defender covering role, tackling 50, jumping, his beautiful pace and strength. Hopefully should be something that Demeril didn't have. Ponce, the guy we paid 50 million for, let's hope this guy can actually come good. His jumping reach should hopefully allow us to be dominant in the air on those corners. And then we've got Porre on the right, who's going to be our wing back defender. He can run up and down all day with that stamina of 18. Taylor and Capaldo in the middle of that midfield. Then Capaldo, the new signing, he's going to be our box-to-box midfielder on support. He's a tireless midfielder. Stamina is doing well. Pace and acceleration have took a slight decline, but it's still very impressive. Again, with his passing and his technique and tackling, all good, even complemented by his 17 work rate. Feltrin, the new boy on the left hand wing, then 22 years old, inverted winger on attack. I was going to put him on an inside forward role, even just as support. His finishing's 10, so he might be tempted to take those shots. Not something I want to chance. I'll just keep him as that inside inverted winger, and he can cross the ball with that 15 crossing ability there and get it to somebody who can finish a goal. No doubt he will take some shots at some point, which is not a problem. But here we are. Then we've got Luz on the right hand side with an inside forward role over here. And you can see, we know Luz can finish. We know he's got pace, flair, and he's off the ball, and his technique and passing are all there too. Hopefully that provides some overlap. Then we've got Forster. He's going to be picking up a new role of shadow striker in the middle of the park. I think I'm going to start training that boy there as well, in fact, just to make sure. He's going to be there. Attacking midfielder, centre, shadow striker, attack. Take control of this player's individual. Bingo. Happy days. And that should get him moving a little bit along those lines there as well. Then Burgess, we know he's a 22-year-old advanced forward who we know can score, finish, has the pace, the stamina, and all the rest of it. He's got 4 in 4 in the friendlies, and we know he can score. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Jurgen Klopp still at Liverpool. But nothing to lose. Let's show everybody how good we are. Kick off. Skip. First highlight of the season, then Maxson back to, well, to climb, then climb back to Diogo Ribby. Punts to right hand side to Porre. Porre trying to put a ball down the wing there, but doesn't quite work out. Luz tries to go for a tackle, doesn't go too well there. We have got the instructions of stay on feet, and we've got Hendrick to Valverde, and that's Liverpool going not quite 1-0 ahead maybe. Yeah, it is 1-0 ahead. Michael Oliver decides he wants to allow that goal, so we'll skip over that. Trent Alexander-Arnold with that throw in then to Camarata. He runs down the right hand side, turns, puts it into that central position. Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the box. Back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Forced through to come back quite deep in his own half there to get hold of that ball. Forward to Feltrin now. Feltrin's going to run forward, tries to hold it up, but doesn't quite manage to do so. Elliott to Hendrick, running at our defence. Holds the ball up, and Valverde again, that second shot. Let's try and get someone on that Valverde shell. Half time, 2-0 to Liverpool. I'm not saying I'm happy. Maybe something else in that second half. Right, let's look at making a change here. Okay, Jeremy Porre's coming off. Bilba's going to go straight on. Maxton is coming off, and Hanson's going to go on. And then we're going to be looking at Capaldo coming off, Kancerovic going on, and Felton coming off, Joe Powell going on. Who's to come off, or Danes to go on. Anselmo ending up with Jones. As a shot, it goes over the bar. And goal kick to us. Right, first match of the season, 2-0 loss at home. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's actually all that bad. Oh, and nobody is happy that we said don't worry about that. Oof. Okay, well, hopefully we can redeem ourselves in the next game. We shall see, which I believe is Southampton. There we go. Sorry, I've just recorded that whole Southampton game. Also, recording software was paused. So I guess we're playing Arsenal away on camera. Probably good job you didn't really see it because we lost 2-1, but I'll play the Arsenal game now, so we'll see you in a moment. Right then, here we go. This is going to be who we are going with for Arsenal. As you can see, I've switched the formation. This time we're going to go with a 4-1-4-1, and it's going to be Diogo Ribby in goal. No surprises. Maxon on the left, Porre on the right, Davis and Villalba in the middle. Hamilton's going to be our ball-winning midfielder there at the base of that midfield. Forster on the left, Ordine's on the right, Perez and Capaldo in the middle. Luz is obviously going to be up front. Route that we're going to try and win this one is just going to be basically Route 1 sort of stuff, more direct, higher tempo, and just go for it type thing. I think that's pretty much how we're going to go. Try and sit behind the ball a little bit, just try and annoy Arsenal, I suppose you could say. Right then, we've got corner, Hamilton to take, and Leroy gets to, or Leroy, whatever his name was. Perez then with the ball has a shot, it is saved, and we come back to Davis. Davis over the top, and the highlight ends. LaCroix then to Tomiyasu. Ruben Neves tackled by Capaldo quite well actually. Ruben Neves again through for Sidibe, and that's Makoko, and that is a very good save from Ruby there, out for a corner. It's going to be Ruben Neves to take, going to be an outswinger, and it is headed clear just about. Luz gets to it, and the highlight ends once again. Alright, that brings us up to half time then. Happy with the performance so far, I am. We've not conceded. It's not too bad. We've had a couple of shots. Match them like for like. Maxon with the throw in to Forstruter then. Davis to Maxon. Davis over the top then for Luz. Doesn't quite get there. Forstruter does. Puts it back in the box for Luz. who has to make his own work, and Tierney now to Lavia Neves. Through the middle to Fabio Sidibe, and they're just slicing straight through us at the moment. That's a very short pass, but they managed to get to it. Tiel now, and that's almost tackled, and they scored through Makoko. So the ref is going to have a look, but I don't think it was offside, so we shall see. Well, the replay is happening, so I feel like it was going to be given. Never mind. Tierney now on the left hand side for Arsenal to tell Oliver Skipp through to Makoko. Ball Struter makes a push, and that's a penalty. Makoko probably then. I don't think I've ever seen a VAR penalty go say not awarded, unless it's right on the edge of the box, which is stupid, but whatever. Anyway, 2-0, and what am I looking to do here? Gulliver is frustrated, so he's going to come off for Hansen. Karovic is going to come on for Aldo. Elevanson's going to come on for Luz. Beltrin is going to come off actually for you. And what do you like to play as? That's advance forward, complete forward. Okay, sure, we'll see what you like as a striker, I guess. Let's go. See what happens. Right, let's go see while we wait the changes then. Never mind, changes have been made. And the ball's through to Tell. Villaba gets hold of it. Hooray. To Ordines. In the middle to Capaldi. Decent pass, decent control. Force Struter now. On the left hand side, running down, hopefully trying to find a player. He does! And Gonzalo Perez scores! Now, the question is, do we take these players off? I think we'll keep them on for the time being and just see what happens. Ordines can probably still come off though, to be fair. So let's look at Ordines. He can come off for Adam Anderson. Beltrin can come on for Luz, I think, still. Tom Davis, no. Villaba can probably come off for Hansen still. And Tom Davis can come off, no. Yeah, Joe Ponce. And that's probably what we'll go with for now. Last 20 minutes or so. Diogo Ribby with a free kick. Looks like probably either a free kick or it was offside, one of the two. Makoko now to Fabio to Caesar. Over the top then for Makoko. That looked like it was offside, but if it was a goal, that is a good goal. But I do suspect that was offside. That was a very good run, if that is the case. That looks like it's offside, man. Okay, whatever. 3-1. And final whistle is 3-1. So 3 games, 3 losses. Fantastic. As I was saying anyway, we'll be back in the next episode for Fulham in the Carabao Cup second round, and then we'll play Norwich also away. So if you enjoyed this episode, you might have. Drop a like, comment and subscribe, and we shall see you in the very next episode. Thank you much for watching.